The world's largest IKEA finally opens its doors. Located in Pasay City, Philippines, it boasts a whopping 65,000 square meters of retail space. That's over twice the size of your typical IKEA. With that ginormous size, it is bound to shake up not just the furniture market, but Filipino culture as well.
The size is mainly driven by logistic needs. We have a promise to our customers which is called instant gratification. So basically everything what you see in this store you could take home the same day. So there is no need of waiting.
IKEA was founded by Ingvar Kamprad in 1943, who was just 17 years old at that time. From its humble beginnings, IKEA now rakes in billions. In 2021, Inca Group, the company which controls IKEA, reported sales of 37.4 billion euros, or roughly around 2.1 trillion pesos, from its 445 stores in 50 markets. This, despite the challenges posed by the pandemic. IKEA didn't say how much the Philippine market will contribute, but from their showrooms, you can tell that they put much thought into how their products will blend with a typical Filipino household.
The items that you will see here at IKEA are the same ones that you will find on any other IKEA stores around the world. The difference here is how it is presented. Let's take a look at one of the showrooms. I mean, you can see here the window with the capiz shells is very Filipino. Even the curtains here are very Filipino. So it really gives you an idea what to do in your living room. And even the space here is approximated to be around the same size of a typical Filipino living room. Another Filipino aesthetic that IKEA was able to capture is this, the stairs. I mean, who has not seen the stairs in the typical Filipino household? And look at this. Here's a baybayin written on Manila paper. And of course, the item that you can buy here is the picture frame worth 1,290 pesos. So a variety of price points from cheap to affordable to the pricey ones. So it really gives you this sense of familiarity. At the same time, it also gives you a sense of discovery. So if you combine familiarity and discovery, that's the perfect combination for your retail therapy.
Its first store in the Philippines competes directly with its landlord, SM Malls, owned by the C family, the richest family in the country. It will also compete with local furniture makers across different target socioeconomic classes. IKEA's price point falls mostly at the affordable range. Not too cheap, but not scandalously expensive. But their aesthetic will also make the rich take a sneak peek at their items. It's neat, classic, and sleek. You can kind of see IKEA following Uniqlo's story because of the similarities. And we all know how Uniqlo turned out to be. Almost every middle-class Filipino has one in their closet. And that closet might soon be an IKEA. Unlike its local competitors, IKEA is the only one so far to implement a retail maze. Yes, you will likely get lost on your first visit.
If you're gonna shop here in IKEA, it's really important for you to have a list because at over 65,000 square meters of retail space, you're gonna get lost in this maze.
Shopping can be exhausting, but IKEA has a clever way of making people stay. Their famous meatballs. Just outside the maze is the cafeteria, which offers very affordable Swedish cuisine. After being energized, you can go right back into the maze. Another thing that makes the IKEA experience unique is that you have to assemble the furniture yourself. Yikes.
So we are able to transport our goods in a very sustainable way because we are not transporting any air. Everything of what we are selling and what we, especially furniture, is flat packed. And all the containers are fully loaded up to the last cubic centimeter, I would say, right? So this is a secret, a logistic secret, I would say, which helps us to save a lot of money, but also, having much less impact on the environment. So CO2 emissions because of less transport.
But while Filipino consumers welcome IKEA with open arms, current players in the furniture business have their eyes out for the new Swedish guy. Because he's big competition. Literally. Ralph Rivas Rappler, Pasay City.